These are all the deleted scenes from Family Guy Season 5, starting off with the first episode, Stewie Loves Lois, which had 7 deleted scenes. Flu pandemic hits Cohog, and in the chaos, Peter rushes to the hospital to get his shot. Once there, he realizes he's not just getting a flu shot, he's being examined for a prostate check. In a deleted scene, Dr. Hartman tries to explain the process, but Peter just brags that he can pass any exam, claiming he once took out Delta Burke.
Oh, yeah? I've taken down tougher people than you, like the time I took down Delta Burke.
Well, I am not going to lift a finger. After all, I'm a sugar baker.
After the exam, Peter feels violated and complains to Lois. That leads into another deleted moment where Lois calmly explains that it's a routine part of the procedure. Instead of helping, her explanation just confuses Peter more, and he walks away thinking it was some kind of weird initiation.
Okay, all right, Lois, let me ask you this. How would you like it if doctors decided it was okay to check for cancer by squeezing your boobs?
Peter, they do that. They sandwich them in a machine that flattens them and scans the inside of the tissue.
Yeah, okay, Buck Rogers, keep making stuff up.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the plot, Stewie starts becoming unusually attached to Lois after she saves his teddy bear from being mauled by a dog. His gratitude turns obsessive. In one deleted gag, Stewie takes community service to the next level. He shoots a hooker leaving Quagmire's house. After she collapses, Quagmire still makes a move on her. It's disturbing and clearly crossed the line, which is why it never aired.
Time for our daily community service, Rupert. The prostitute should be exiting Quagmire's house in 3, 2...
Hey, thanks a lot. I had a swell time last night. All right. God, what is wrong? Am I just sick?
Come on, Stewie, let's get you changed.
Put me down, you meddling hag!
The episode also included 3 random cutaway gags that were cut for time. The first is a Gatorade commercial parody, complete with sweat and embarrassment.
There comes a time when you have to seriously ask yourself, is it in you?
Hi. I was wondering, maybe, if you weren't, busy on Saturday,
Are you okay?
Oh, absolutely. I'm just a little,
Gatorade, is it in you?
The second is a parody of a late-era Humphrey Bogart film, featuring a deaf cancer patient in a scene dripping with overdone melodrama.
If you need me, just whistle. You can whistle, can't you? Just put your lips together and blow.
I have so much cancer I can't even hear what you're saying.
And the last cutaway has Peter trying to join the village people by dressing up as a tree. He gets rejected instantly.
Look at him, Brian. He hasn't been this upset since he got kicked out of the village people.
Don't fit in. What, are you kidding me? It's perfect. The cop, the army guy, the construction worker, the Indian, the biker, and the tree. Okay, you know what? Fine. Just go try doing it without the tree. Go on. Just see how far you get. Go make $1 million. Not.
Next is Mother Tucker, which has 3 deleted scenes. The first one happens at the air show, where the Griffins are spending the day. Stewie gets lost in the crowd, and when Brian goes to the announcer's booth to report it, the announcers are more impressed by Brian's voice than the missing baby. They offer him a job at the radio station on the spot. Somehow, Stewie ends up joining him at the station too. That leads into a deleted scene where Brian is trying to host a live broadcast, and Stewie keeps interrupting him on air with off-topic comments.
Wow, they are out today. Okay, Mark from Providence. Hi there, Mark. Can I take your order?
Yes, I'll have the douchebag on rye.
Okay, now that we've got your attention, we'll talk about the Senate ethics violations going on up on the Hill.
Yeah, why do they call it on the hill, Brian? Most of those guys are over the hill. Whoa!
Stewie, this is not funny, all right? This is exactly what I didn't want. Now, please, just let me do the show I want to do.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, folks. Let's get back to the news here. 2 dead, 3 still missing after a tragic natural gas explosion in Oregon.
What kind of gas? Oh, Dingo!
Dingo the fighting dog!
Then there are 2 random deleted cutaways. In the first one, Stewie insults the bombardier of the Enola Gay, telling him he should take his own life.
Wow, you dropped the big one, huh? Hiroshima, you're like a hero.
Well, I don't know about that.
I can't imagine killing 300,000 people. Do you know how many 300,000 people is? Fill like 6 football stadiums, then just kill them all, you know? And not only that, but what people forget is you ruin millions of lives on top of that. It's like you were saying, not only am I going to kill you, but you can't live here anymore. Hardcore, man.
The second is a cutaway where Mayor West declares a no-consonant day for Cohog. When Peter tries to protest using actual words, he gets immediately arrested.
E-O-O-R-O-E-A-R-O-A. No consonant day.
Excuse me, why are we doing this? Oh, yeah, whoa, yeah.
In Hell Comes to Cohog, there are 4 deleted scenes. The first one happens when Peter is supposed to pick Meg up from the roller rink. He shows up late, but still manages to forget Meg there entirely. There's also a deleted scene during this sequence where Peter struggles to urinate while wearing roller skates.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Meg eventually lands a job at a massive superstore, which is draining power from the entire town, leading to rolling blackouts. The Griffins start sweating through a brutal heat wave with no electricity. That's where another deleted scene pops up. It features a supreme being aimlessly wandering around looking for a map, and Stewie mocks him using a lazy, sluggish accent.
I've had it. The only place in town that's got power is Superstore USA, while the rest of us are left to bake in the heat. There's gotta be something we can do to take that place down.
Don't worry, Brian. I think I've got an idea. Oh, yeah!
I've had it. The only place in town that's got power is Superstore USA, while the rest of us are left to bake in the heat. There's gotta be something we can do to take that place down.
We'll come up with something, Brian. I can outwit Superstore USA as cleverly as I outwitted the Supreme Being.
One has stolen from me.
Whoa, what are you gonna do about it?
Don't make fun.
The next deleted scene takes place at the brewery. Angela comes in to deliver bad news to Peter about his job status. Peter tries to fire back with an insult, but fumbles it completely.
Everyone, I have some bad news. Superstore USA has their own brewery on site and can sell beer at a much cheaper price. So management has decided to close down. Everyone, I have some bad news.
Oh, yeah? Did you, hang on, let me think of a good one. Did you look in the mirror and... crap, I just had it. I got nothing. What's your news?
Superstore USA has their own brewery on site and can sell beer at a much cheaper price. So management has decided to close down.
After Peter also gets hired at the same mall, Meg gets promoted to assistant manager. The boss asks her to fire Peter, who's too busy showing off his new mall clothes and attitude. In a deleted scene, Peter says he was busy catching fat kids with fishing gear.
Now, your first responsibility is to fire that employee.
Boy, I'm a little chilly. I hope no one notices.
Now, your first responsibility is to fire that employee.
I love fishing for fat kids.
Oh boy, a candy bar!
Fat kid! Ah, crap. You must hunt the fat kid, but also respect him.
Saving the Private Brian has 3 deleted scenes. The first one happens when Brian, upset by how the army is misleading recruits, heads to the recruitment center with Stewie to complain. But while Brian is angry, Stewie becomes fascinated by the guns and ends up signing both of them up. In a deleted scene here, one of the army recruiters shows off his weapon and casually claims he once shot a man in Iraq just for snoring too loudly.
Hey, is that the M9 double-action pistol?
Sure is. Standard issue in the Army.
This gun once shot a man in Iraq for snoring too loud. Actually, it wasn't a man, it turned out to be an old lady. And she wasn't snoring, she was actually sleeping pretty quietly. Afterwards, we found out it was actually a baby.
After getting recruited, Brian struggles to adapt to military life and ends up getting beaten by a drill instructor. In a deleted moment, he compares the experience to sex with Kelly Ripa.
Well, actually, yeah, your last little back and forth there with Stewie, that whole queer thing, that was actually pretty funny.
Oh, God!
Ugh, that's gotta hurt worse than getting a birthday telegram from Zinedine Zidane.
Yes?
Your last little back and forth there with Stewie, that whole queer thing, that was actually pretty funny.
Oh, God! This is more unbearable than having sex with Kelly Ripa.
Oh, yes, that was good. Was that good for you? Good night. I'm sleeping. Are you sleeping? I have 4 jobs. I have to go to sleep and get ready for my 4 jobs. Good night. Love you. Where are the kids? Love them.
There's also a bonus deleted scene unrelated to the Army storyline. Chris beats up Quagmire and steals his car keys.
Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Give me your car keys.
What? What for?
I said give me your car keys! Stupid sharing a free kick! It didn't have to be this way, Glenn! You should have given me your keys.
Quagmire, what the hell happened to you?
Your damn kid just totally kicked my ass!
Meg did this?
No, you dummy, Chris! He came over here and beat the crap out of me and took my car!
Well, Chris is gonna get it as soon as I get my hands on him.
In Whistle While Your Wife Works, 2 scenes were removed. The first one comes after Peter blows off his fingers while lighting fireworks, and Lois steps in to help him with his job at the brewery. Things go off the rails when the two get a little too intimate at work. In a deleted scene, Peter tells Lois it's not the first time he's been fired, which leads to a cutaway gag of him working as Aquaman's assistant.
It's happened to the best of us, Lois. You know, I got fired from my job as Aquaman's personal assistant. And you got a call from, I didn't catch a name. Something man?
Was it Superman? Spider-Man? Batman, maybe?
I could be, possibly. Any of that. What was the last one?
Batman, I think.
No, it wasn't that. And your mom called.
Great, you couldn't lose that one.
I know, right? I know.
No, but you are fired.
The second deleted scene is a random museum gag. Peter is working as a museum tour guide and mistakes a dark-skinned man for a lava sculpture.
And over here, we have a sample of actual petrified lava dating back over 50 million years.
I'm Seal.
What?
This is my face.
Oh my God, I am so sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
No hard feelings?
No. Would you like some grated cheese?
Sure.
In Prick Up Your Ears, there's only one cut scene. After Stewie hears about the Tooth Fairy, someone who sneaks into your room at night to steal a broken tooth. He's completely disturbed by the concept. Not liking the idea of some stranger creeping around while he sleeps, Stewie decides to lure the fairy himself. In the deleted gag, Stewie sets up an overly complicated tetherball contraption to yank out one of Chris's teeth so he can use it as bait. Of course, it backfires.
1, 2, 3.
Blast! Yay! Tetherball!
Damn it! Stop it this instant!
In Chick Cancer, there's one deleted scene. After Stewie hears Olivia Fuller is returning to Cohog, he plans to throw a bag of Brian's poop at him, but drops the idea once he starts catching feelings for Olivia.
Brian, she looks fantastic.
So everyone feel free to browse and purchase from our fine selection. Hey Mom, now would be a good time to raise my allowance.
Oh, you've got to admit, she does have a natural stage presence. Look, are we going to do this or not? Because if you're not going to throw this bag of my poop, I'm just going to eat it. Stewie?
So everyone feel free to browse and purchase from our fine selection. Hey Mom, now would be a good time to raise my allowance.
Barely Legal has 2 deleted moments. The first one happens after Meg gets rejected by everyone for prom and ends up heartbroken. Brian, feeling sorry for her, agrees to be her prom date. In a deleted scene during the photo session, Meg and Brian are trying to pose for their official prom picture when Stewie suddenly jumps into the frame, completely ruining the shot.
Okay, let's take a picture, you two.
The second deleted scene comes from the subplot where Mayor Adam West sends the entire Cohog police force to Cartagena, Colombia, to search for a character from Romancing the Stone. Joe's left behind because South America is not wheelchair accessible, and Peter and Guy step in to help him with police work. In a cut gag, Joe assigns 911 dispatch duties to Bruce, who answers the emergency calls in his usual slow, overly dramatic voice.
You will each be required to answer an actual 911 call. All right, there's one now. Cadet, you're up.
I think there's someone in my house.
Oh, I envy that. I live alone. Nobody ever comes over my house.
No, there's someone in my house right now.
Well, maybe you want to put out some snacks or something. Doesn't have to be nothing fancy. You can even just open up a box of wheat thins, pour some in a bowl. Multigrain's always good.
Oh my God, they're coming up the stairs.
Oh, you gonna have to close that bedroom door if your bed's not made. Maybe perhaps you could put on a video later and sneak upstairs and make that bed. Oh, looks like they saw that bedroom.
In Road to Rupert, 4 scenes were cut. The first deleted scene happens during the Griffin's yard sale. As they clear out old junk, Stewie discovers the family is selling their DVD of the Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas. He becomes furious and declares that they're watching it that night.
Why are we selling our copy of the Flintstones, Viva Rock Vegas? Who's the Einstein that decided this was expendable? Well, I'm gonna bring this inside and we're all gonna watch it tonight, as a reminder.
Then, during that same yard sale, Brian accidentally sells Stewie's beloved teddy bear, Rupert. When he tells Stewie what happened, Stewie is devastated. To make it up to him, Brian takes him to a toy store. This leads to 2 more deleted scenes. In the first, while browsing the toy aisles, Stewie gets distracted and decides to get his ears pierced at one of those in-store booths.
Stewie, you ready to go?
Brian, I got my ears pierced. You think Lois will be mad? Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna be popular.
In the second deleted moment, Brian tries to cheer Stewie up by introducing him to Mr. Holland's opus. Using action figures to explain the plot, Stewie isn't having it. He cuts Brian off, completely uninterested, saying he just wants Rupert back.
Listen, I'll buy you whatever you want, all right? Hey, how about some Mr. Holland's opus action figures, huh? Why won't you learn music, son? Oh, that's right, you're deaf. Well, we'll spend more time together, but right now I have to go buy groceries. I'll take my sand crawler.
Oh no, look out! Ah! Ah, no!
You know, I gotta be honest with you, I haven't seen the film. I'm kind of improvising here, but, I'm just trying to make you feel better.
Well, you did kind of suck me in there, but...
The final deleted scene comes when Stewie starts analyzing the dollar bill that was used to buy Rupert. Using his technology, he tries to trace the DNA of whoever bought him. During the process, they come across racially sensitive information buried in the analysis, and the scene takes a sudden uncomfortable turn.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah, thanks to the Patriot Act, you can do anything you want. A lot of wild stuff in there. Take a look.
In the event of a terrorist attack, interracial children can be used as food.
In The Tan Aquatic with Steve Zissou, 4 deleted scenes appear. The first one happens after Chris loses his paper route to a new kid named Kyle. And even Herbert has moved on and is no longer interested in Chris. Desperate for cash, Chris asks Lois and Peter for money. That leads to a deleted scene where Peter tries to teach Chris a lesson about earning things with example involving Sulu from Star Trek.
He's right, you gotta stand up for yourself. Like my great-grandfather, turn of the century, take on all comers, Griffin. All right, put him up, put him up! Are you having a bully day? I'm having a bully day. Is everyone having a bully day?
Bully! Yes, bully!
Oh, thank God we live in this time. She's right. You want something in this world, you gotta fight for it. Like Mr. Sulu fights his urges.
Oh, I really shouldn't, but everything looks so yummy. I don't want the fellows to start calling me Fatty Sulu or something like that.
Next, Peter decides to help Chris stand up to his bullies. In a deleted scene, he takes Chris out and tries to pump him up, using Mike Tyson as a reference for confidence.
Dad, what are we doing here?
Chris, I'm gonna show you how to stand up to a bully. But first, I'm gonna show you how when I pull the drawstrings on my sweatshirt and spit out a candy bar, I look like an anus. To a bully. Because sometimes a man's gotta be a fighter, like Mike Tyson.
Hey, baby. You're looking mighty fine tonight.
What'd you say to my girlfriend?
Oh, is she your... Oh, I'm sorry.
You will be.
When Peter finally confronts Kyle for bullying Chris, he ends up beating the kid up. Kyle's mom presses charges, but somehow it leads to Peter and Kyle bonding. In a deleted scene that takes place during one of their hangouts, Peter tells him he once built a gay car alarm.
Hey, listen, sorry about beating you up. I felt pretty bad about it. Hey, this look like a spaceship to you?
Sorta.
Huh. Well, I never was very good at building things. Like that time I built that handmade electric razor. By gluing many razor blades to this ordinary desk fan, I'll save time in my morning routine. Ah! Hey, listen, sorry about beating you up. I felt pretty bad about it. Hey, this look like a spaceship to you?
Sorta.
Huh. Well, I never was very good at building things. Like that time I built that gay car alarm.
Hey you, hey you, hey you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Want me, want me, want me. Pooper.
And lastly, there's a deleted news segment that may have originally been planned to open the episode. Tom Tucker introduces a new weather girl, but quickly gets distracted and completely loses his train of thought while staring at her chest.
Tonight, Channel 5 News is proud to welcome our new weekend weather girl, Misty Fogbank. Misty?
Thanks, Tom. Well, we got a nor'easter off the coast, and when we come back, I'll tell you if you're going to need your umbrella in the morning.
Thanks, booby. Jugsy, nipple, chesty, melon, mammy, cleavage, sex. You know what? This is not going to work. We need to bring back that gay guy.
From Bill and Peter's bogus journey, 2 scenes were removed. The first deleted scene comes after Peter starts hanging out with Bill Clinton and adopting his reckless behavior. Lois isn't impressed and tells Peter that Bill is a terrible influence. In the scrapped cutaway gag, Peter tries to defend himself, but Lois compares Bill's influence to the time Peter bought duck earmuffs.
Since Bill Clinton's been around, you've been acting crazier than when you bought those live duck earmuffs.
Shut up! Shut up, ducks! Quiet! I'm trying to think of something. Damn it! God help me, if my ears weren't so damn toasty, you'd be going right back to the freaking store.
Later in the episode, Lois confronts Bill about how he's affecting Peter, but things take a turn and she ends up sleeping with him. Peter walks in and catches them in the act. To make it up to him, Lois tells Peter he can sleep with any woman he wants. A deleted scene shows Lois actually accompanying Peter to a nightclub and encouraging him to hook up with someone.
Okay, look, Peter, there's some beautiful girls right over there, and I bet they're available.
In Airport 07, there are 3 cut scenes. The first deleted moment comes right after Peter watches a redneck comedy show and decides to fully embrace the lifestyle. When Brian questions his sudden obsession, Peter defends it by saying he'd rather watch a redneck stand-up special than sit through anything involving Elaine Stritch.
Peter, can we please go now? This is excruciating. Are you kidding, Brian? These men and their redneck lifestyle really speak to me. This is the greatest show I've seen in years. Not like the last time I was at a comedy club. I hear this guy's hilarious. He played Kramer, you know.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Peter, can we please go now? This is excruciating.
Are you kidding, Brian? These men and their redneck lifestyle really speak to me. This is the greatest show I've seen in years. Not like that Elaine Stritch show we saw.
In the next deleted scene, Peter, now deep in his redneck persona, tries to have a conversation with Joe and Quagmire while pretending to be a full-blown hillbilly.
What are you doing?
Meg, I'm a redneck, which means I am about to do something to you that you will not remember until you're 40. Meg, come back here. I meant sex. Hey, Quagmire. Quagmire.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm watering my lawn.
Oh, how's that going?
Fine.
Hey, you see that NASCAR race this morning?
Leave me alone!
Hey, Joe, Quagmire's watering...
I know!
After Peter crashes Quagmire's car with his new truck, he offers to give Quagmire a ride to the airport. On the way back, Peter spots airplane fuel, and thinking it will make his car fly, siphons it out of Quagmire's plane. This, of course, causes the plane to crash. In a deleted scene that follows, the gang is sitting at the Drunken Clam watching TV when airline CEO Dennis Long appears on a live press conference and publicly fires Quagmire on air.
We go now to Transnational Airlines CEO Ken Dennis with a press statement.
On behalf of Transnational, we'd like to apologize to our customers.
Would you like to ride in my beautiful? Would you like to ride?
Have a seat. I'll be with you in a few minutes.
Yes. Mr. Dennis will see you now.
Oh, Glenn, there you are. You're fired.
Fired? Oh no!
In No Meals on Wheels, there were a total of 7 deleted scenes. After Peter suddenly becomes rich and buys a restaurant, he ropes Meg, Chris, and Stewie into working there. Meg and Chris as waitstaff, and Stewie as the chef. This part of the episode originally had 3 separate deleted scenes. Stewie, annoyed with how empty the restaurant is, snarks that even the corpse of River Phoenix still gets more attention than most people.
All right, Chris, here's the pasta, Stewie. What the hell are you doing?
Well, the woman at table 4 was a jerk, so I'm giving her boogie bread.
Huh. Well, good for you. Now take this to table... Chris, look over there. Table 9. It's the corpse of River Phoenix.
I love how dangerous and not good for me you are. That's what I'm looking for in a guy.
God, look at him. Dead for 13 years and he still gets that kind of play.
It's pretty extraordinary.
He was a great talent.
Oh, should I get his autograph?
No, he won't be able to hold a pen. He's dead.
In another scene, Lois is caught flirting with a dishwasher named Hector.
So, Hector, where you come from, are there coconuts? 'Cause you look like you got coconut tree climbing arms.
I am from Ecuador.
Do you have restaurants in Ecuador?
Yes.
If you hit me, I wouldn't tell.
I'm uncomfortable.
Then there's a deleted scene where a disabled family comes in to dine, introduced by a man named Steve.
Steve, you shouldn't be drinking so much. You're driving.
Helen, I am in no mood.
You could have killed me with that.
I wish I had.
Later, when business starts tanking, Joe shows up with his wheelchair friends to help support Peter's restaurant. But instead of being grateful, Peter gets irritated. In a deleted gag, he compares not wanting disabled customers to being as tough as North Korea hosting the Olympics.
And I'll be as tough as North Korea when they tried to host the Olympics.
Okay, I think we go really good shot at it. We practice one more time. Okay, here we go. We think Pyongyang will be good place for Olympic.
Or we kill you with our nuclear weapon.
No, don't say that.
What? But it's true.
Yes, but you work your way there.
In another cutscene the following day, Peter is shown remodeling the restaurant in the most inaccessible ways possible, clearly just to drive Joe and his wheelchair friends away.
I should probably warn you, though, we've made a few renovations since you were here last. For example, we put the dining room floor on a slant.
Hey, Dan, you still happy you got in first?
Ah, shut up. And I'm sure you'll love the new submarine doors we put on the bathrooms. Or if you prefer to eat on the patio, all you gotta do is cross that 12-foot balance beam guarded by American Gladiator star Thunder.
Gladiators, ready! Paraplegics, ready!
No!
Aside from the restaurant storyline, there were 2 more random deleted scenes in the episode. During a family shopping trip, Stewie makes a dark comparison, saying discount shopping is like watching an autistic comedian.
This place is more depressing than that autistic comedian I saw last night.
So my occupational therapist asked me, is the square root of 943 a prime number? And I said, not unless you think 30.70830506681111111111111 is a prime number. Thank you. I have been Jeremy.
And finally, there's a cutaway featuring a Persian man trying to impress women during a workout.
Hey, you like? So we go. We make sex? Hey, I drive Mercedes. Telephone inside. We make sex?
Finally, in No Chris Left Behind, there are 2 deleted scenes. The first one comes when the school announces it's cutting funding and eliminating the lowest performing student, which of course turns out to be Chris. While Lois scrambles to find a way to pay for private school tuition, there's a deleted cutaway gag where Brian tries to seduce Lois while she's busy trying to raise money for Chris's tuition.
You ready to party?
Right to you, miss. Some partying is what I'm apt to do, make no mistake.
The second scene is quite random, where Chris heartbroken after a divorce. Randomly inserted, but clearly meant to show his emotional side.
You're taking the china? My mother gave us that china. You know what? Fine. Take the china. Go. Get out. Take your crap. It's your fault. Go. Go. Don't go. I can't even. I'll think about you while I'm having sex with someone else.
Here at Bender Swift, we have a saying. It's the people who count. And the calculators.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more Family Guy content.